my TV down. Ain't nobody in here? Already got a thumbs up. Hey, somebody just came in. Hey, y'all. All right. Let me know who in here. Turn my TV down. Hey, Mom. Vibing with Jay. Who's that? Montrese Young. Hey. Shining Candle. Hey, y'all. Did y'all just watch this reunion? You recap? Because I didn't. Yeah, I'm recapping. You really ain't missed much. I mean, we got a little bit better tonight. Hey, couldn't wait for this. Hey. Make sure y'all thumbs up the live when you come in. Let's see who in here. You didn't see it? I'm about to fill you in. Y'all, it was really... Hold on, let me see if more people come in before we start. Make sure y'all thumbs up that live. What happened? Was it good? It was okay. I'll say that. But we're going to get into it in just a second. I'll be trying to make sure I see everybody comments. You missed it. You was in mommy mode. Aww. How many parts of the reunion? It's 3 parts. So tonight was the second part of the reunion. It did get, I will say it did get a little bit more interesting tonight. Let me get my stuff going, y'all. Alright, so it's 3 parts of this reunion. Tonight was the second part. And it was pretty much, I think this whole reunion, this whole 3 parts, it's really going to be Nene versus the rest of the cast. Aside from, because it doesn't really seem like her and Kandi have much of a beef, but everybody else is definitely Nene versus everybody else right now. But tonight, we pretty much, part 3, gonna be good. Yeah, they you know, that's how they do. They're just literally dragging it out. So we'll watch that 3rd part, which may get explosive. But tonight, it was pretty much, they kind of started with the whole Kandi and Porsha situation. They recapped kind of their little relationship. You know, in the beginning of the season, it kind of seemed like Kandi and, hey, Megan. Yeah, true. Everyone again. Yeah, that was it. Pretty much everybody versus Nene. But in the beginning, it pretty much Kandi and Porsha kind of recapping their whole situation and trying to explain. Say to us, let Andy be milking the dick. Oh yeah, he milked it, because this reunion probably could have been maybe 2 episodes, honestly. But they kind of recapping. Kandi and Porsha kind of recapping. The only reason I can't play any of it on here, literally, Bravo and YouTube will strike me down so quick. That's the only reason why I can't really show many of those clips. But Kandi and Porsha seem to, you know, in the beginning we saw them pretty much having a little bit of an issue. Okay, bye. But we see them having a little bit of an issue regarding, I guess Kandi has an event for Todd's birthday, and I guess Kandi invited, or somebody from Kandi's team invited somebody, Dennis's ex, I think. I think that's how it goes. And they kind of have a, Kandi wasn't even there to kind of witness it. But I guess Porsha kind of confronted the girl. If I'm not mistaken, she confronted her during Todd's birthday party. And I don't think it was like a loud altercation or anything like that from what the people are saying. But of course, you know, they trying to make it bigger than what it is because at the time Porsha was pregnant. Now, do y'all think Porsha really would have been drinking while she was pregnant? Now, at this time, I think she might have been pregnant for about a month or so. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about that. Do you think Porsha would have really been drinking knowing she like a month pregnant? I mean, I know women can drink like wine, if I'm not mistaken, red wine while they're pregnant, but I don't know if she would have been having a whole mixed drink or a margarita. And that's kind of how Kandi trying to make it seem like she was drinking. Yeah, it seems like Porsha and Kandi are still cool because they, even tonight, they kind of, like they had a little bit of a moment talking about it, but they didn't really go at each other. As bad as Porsha wanted that baby, ain't no way. That's what I'm saying. I don't think she would have did that either. And even I think y'all Porsha from Decatur, if she wanted to fight somebody, Porsha would have just fought him. Period. Like if she wanted to fight her, she would have just fought her. Like whoever the girl was. We don't even really. But what we do know, the girl that they're having an issue about, it's the girl that Porsha fought a few seasons back. Now this girl is kind of, I guess, friends with Kandi. So of course, you know she's around, and she is kind of messy though. Porsha wasn't drinking. The candy coated clique went back to Kandi like they normally do. Like she got her little minions, and they pretty much run her the checks pretty much. But that was pretty much Porsha and Kandi situation. They were just really like talking about that event, like that from Todd's birthday, pretty much how that went down pretty much. But they kind of, you know, and we see them they make up in Tokyo. So we see them kind of push through that issue. Which honestly, I don't even really realize. No, I don't even think they know why they had an issue. Of course, Porsha said the whole, you know, drugging thing last season, but she got that from producers. That was fed to Phaedra to get a Porsha pretty much. But they got through that little situation. Now, pretty much the whole rest of the reunion was Nene versus everybody else. And you about tired of that BS? She thinks she runs. Oh yeah, she definitely thinks she runs the show. And she let that be known tonight on several occasions that pretty much Tanya is sitting on the couch because of her, and Eva kind of had to. Let's see. What was that? Oh, somebody got timed out. Bye. Eva kind of had to let it be known that, you know, that Nene isn't the reason that she's on the couch. But she kind of fighting really hard right now to prove her point. I think she's going a little too hard, honestly. Nothing wrong with one glass of wine. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought you could drink a glass of wine, especially she was early in her pregnancy. It was like a month or so. So I don't think it would have been an issue with her drinking. But yeah, Eva really like, I mean, I guess you have to kind of bring it at the reunion. That's kind of where people, especially, do you have the tea with who Bravo will be keeping for next season? Now, I read something interesting. Like I told y'all before, we already know Nene getting her letter back, Porsha getting her letter back. But I saw something interesting this week about, of course, Bravo execs are still trying to figure out, are they firing Cynthia? Now, from what I heard, they are considering giving Marlo a full-time peach. It's kind of up in the air between Tanya and Marlo. Why don't you just put on the live stream? Are people really into this? What you mean, put on the live stream? And how was Kandi so sure she was drinking? I thought she wasn't there. Exactly. That's how you know she was going off of what her minions pretty much told her. She wasn't even around while they were pretty much talking about it. Hey, you don't have cable. Yeah, I don't know why people think it say a live review. I'm not showing the show, unfortunately. Like I can't post it here. But yeah, back to Eva. She definitely, and I like her, but I feel like just throw the whole show away. I'm sick of these hoes. You know, I definitely think this season has really been boring. I'm not, no joke, it's been boring. And even seeing part two of this reunion, honestly, it didn't really get good until they kind of brought Tanya and Marlo out. And Tanya and Shamari was kind of going back and forth. And exactly, this show is so boring. Yeah, they definitely, which I think they got the potential to get it back, you know, where it used to be. But we got to shake stuff up. Hey, Truckerell. Okay, now the big thing it's time for a new cast, yeah, definitely. So Greg gets brought in tonight, y'all, and him and Nene are kind of talking about, you know, their marriage and going through different stuff and how he felt about, you know, during the time of the show of them airing the show. Nene kind of blasted Greg on social media about being mean and things like that. And you know, he said it kind of hurt his feelings. I don't have cable, but trust the sister, watch anything, everything I want to watch online. Exactly. You can watch it for free. I can give you sites. I should link some down below that it'll probably be on. What was Tanya big read of Nene? Tanya didn't really read Nene. What I will say is she held her own. She asked Nene pretty much like, what's the problem? Like, why aren't we friends anymore? And what changed? And through this whole reunion, Nene is giving this thing to where she's not really giving answers. If she feels like she doesn't want to respond to someone, she's not going to respond. And that's kind of what she's been doing. So when Tanya asked about, you know, did they friendship go left, Nene really didn't give her answer. But honestly, I just think that she kind of is jealous of her. She sees Tanya as like, I don't know why she would see her as a threat, but that's what it comes across as. Her attitude is stank right now. And like I told y'all last week, like I like Nene, like she been my girl. Like, I mean, she got her ways, but this season is really like it's terrible. How long you gonna be on, bro? Maybe about 35, 40 minutes. Oh, Megan. Have to go put the keys to bed, but keep shining, friend. Love you. Thank you. Oh, that was sweet. Yeah, I don't even know how that worked. But yeah, back to Nene and Gregg. You know, they're explaining, and then they kind of brought up Gregg. Nene, bitch. Ooh. They brought up Gregg cheating a few years back, which we seen that was like maybe season 3 or something like that, where Gregg had, you know, situation where he did step out on Nene. And I guess Andy brought that back up, but of course Gregg shut that down real quick. Like, that's not what's going on now. And it kind of just seems like he's fighting for the marriage and Nene is not. Which when you watch her social media now, she's not portraying that. She's portraying that her and Gregg are tight like that, but from watching this reunion, the reunion was just filmed in March now. So I don't know what has changed like that. But yeah, it's like she being real cold to him. And I'm just kind of like, I mean, Nene doesn't want Gregg. You can definitely tell her body language. She's turning away from him. That's true. It's like she over it and she trying to hold on for the simple fact that she know people will have something to say if she try to divorce him right now. That Gregg segment was very awkward. It was hard to watch. Oh, thank you, Donald. But yeah, that was really hard to watch because you can tell like he really loves Nene and it just seems like she not really into him right now like that. And I don't know, and she keeps trying to say, well, it wasn't just the cancer, this was happening before that and things like that, but I just think she's trying to save face with that situation. And then she did confirm that they are still not sleeping in the same room. which isn't not. I mean, I don't really know a lot of couples who went through that kind of stuff. But is that normal for them to sleep in separate rooms, y'all? It's something about Sagittarius women I don't like. Nene or Evelyn from Basketball Wives. They kind of are one and the same, aren't they? They got that same kind of spirit about them. But yeah, they kind of asked her about them sleeping in the same room, and at first she said that they were not sleeping in the same room because I guess Greg had a colostomy bag or something like that. But I don't think that would be grounds for them not to sleep in the same room, would it? But yeah, I don't know. That was just kind of weird to me. Like, why you can't sleep in the same room with the man? I mean, like, if I'm with somebody and they sick, I would wanna be in a room with you just so I can know you're okay. And if anything at night happens, I'm right there. What that was. Hello, how are you? Hey, Nikki. But yeah, let me see what else happened. The Nene and Gregg situation kind of went on for a minute. We saw them, of course, they in counseling right now. I guess they trying to fix it, but it kind of seems like she wants everything to kind of play out on social media. Because even just a few weeks ago, she actually posted their counseling session. Like, she was live on Instagram doing a counseling session. What's the tea? We just going over this reunion right now. This episode 2, or part 2 of it. So do y'all think Cynthia coming back? Let me caught up. Yeah. Do y'all think, thank you, Leo. Do y'all think Cynthia coming back after seeing the past, if you haven't seen the past 2, well, just go back and check and you can see if Cynthia's coming back. Honestly, I don't think she's coming back. I think they'll allow Cynthia to come back as a friend of the show. But I don't really think she's offering anything to the show right now. Cynthia can go. Yeah, I agree. I feel like they want, of course they need a little bit of the old heads. They need, like, you know, somebody like Nene. They need somebody that's an original. But I don't think they want to go into that younger demographic. I want Tamar, honestly. I think Tamar would be a good addition to the show. And I think they will bring her on literally as a friend of Nene. To me, she didn't deserve nothing to get kicked off. Yeah, I don't think, me either. I think Phaedra did exactly what they wanted Phaedra to do. Because, like I said, it was producers that fed Phaedra that whole storyline about Kandi having a sex dungeon. That came directly from producers. Yes, Tamar would be a great addition. She really would. But Tamar supposedly has her own show coming. So I'm not sure how that will work with her and We and Bravo. But I definitely think she is kind of what they need. And Nene already said she wanted Tamar. Yeah, she did say that. And the way Nene acting right now, you would think that she sits on the casting for the show. Like, you would think she's the executive producer, how she sits on there. Like she Mariah Huck from Married to Medicine. You know, she had her own show at Steve too. Woo. Yeah, I think she should come to Housewives. I think she should get at, what time does it come back on? I'm not sure. It might come on after Watch What Happened Live. Probably maybe 11. I guess I'm the only one who doesn't want Tamar. Jules, why you don't want Tamar? I mean, Cynthia doesn't deserve to lose her peach. I think maybe not that even Cynthia deserved to lose her peach. I don't think she deserved to lose her peach. I just don't think that she offers enough to hold one full time, is what I'll say. Your skin and teeth, I'm a new follower. Hey, y'all. Thank you. But let me see what else happened tonight so I can catch y'all up. So, yeah, like I said, the Nene and Gregg situation was pretty drawn out. Not enough, yeah, I think that's the issue, not enough substance. That was drawn out for a minute. And they also talk about, let me see. It was moments when Gregg was in the hospital where he didn't want Nene to come to the hospital. Hey, Chaz. Make sure you guys go check out some of my mods. They're the ones in blue. Make sure you check out their channels. Jules is probably the only one that doesn't have a channel, y'all. What storyline does Cynthia have other than her? That's it. That was Cynthia's storyline, is that relationship. And I do feel like she'll expedite this marriage to try to hold on to her peach, like try to get a wedding, because honestly, those are the kind of things that Bravo wants to see. Like, that's why Porsha right now is the new Supreme, honestly. Once she's allowing them to film her being pregnant and having a baby, and the possibility of her getting married on the show. That's the kind of stuff they want to see. Exactly. It's done. You can get a show with mature models or something. She's still talented, just not needed. Yeah. Like, maybe she should do like Tyra or something like that. But I don't think she is adding anything to Housewives right now. But then Tanya and Marlo kind of had that moment tonight. Like, Tanya kind of, like, I'm new here too. Hey, y'all. Tanya kind of earned her spot tonight, y'all. She wasn't afraid to, like, it's one thing to kind of go above and beyond to, like, fight with somebody. But I think she stated her opinion, and she stayed with it. Like, she questioned Nene, but didn't try to fight with her. You know, she wasn't trying to argue. She just kind of wanted to know, why aren't we friends right now? Which, honestly, Nene couldn't even give her a real excuse as to why they not friends. Phaedra should come back. Phaedra should definitely come back. But I think right now it's kind of up to Phaedra if she wants to come back or not. Because, honestly, this season, Bravo asked Phaedra to come back. Phaedra definitely needs to come. Yes! Marlo is good for TV, but she is annoying as hell on the show. Yeah, she definitely good for TV. Yes, and she was classy. I like Tanya too. Like, she's smart, you know, got a business. Like, I think she brings a lot to the show. Like, if this was another city, Tanya would have a peach. Tanya kind of reminds me, I don't know if any of you watch, but the Real Housewives of Potomac, she kind of reminds me of them. Which I think Atlanta needs. I think she would be a good addition to the show. Like, cause if y'all go back and watch, she stood her ground. Do you like Eva? I like Eva, but I started to not care for her less and less as the season progressed. But initially, I was like, yeah, it's Eva on this show. Like, but I feel like now she's fighting and reaching for a beef for no reason. Which I'm sure I know somebody has whispered in her ear that, hey, you gotta kind of spice it up at the reunion to get your peach. Which I think she kind of, her personality held its own to where she didn't really have to do all the extra to get on the show. Yeah, I think Tanya will get a peach. I'm just here because you're cute. Oh, thank you. Let's see. Eva isn't much as a boss as I thought she was. Yeah, I don't know about that. Do you guys listen to the Ricky Smiley Morning Show? She's on there. Caught you live. What up, bro? Hey, Taj. I hope Tanya gets one. Yeah, I want Tanya to get a peach. But hopefully we'll know soon enough who gets a peach. I gotta get back into it. YouTube has taken over my life. Yes, I listen to it. Yeah, YouTube would definitely take over your life. I have to keep a balance. I don't do this full time, so I have to definitely balance my time. But yeah, even on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show, even on there, she don't really kind of give much, but let me see what else I wanted to tell y'all about. Do y'all think Shamari got a drinking problem? I just want to know what y'all opinions on that. Like, do she drink too much, or does she just, like, you know, enjoys her little fine glass of champagne or something? You said yes. Phaedra and Kenya need to be here. They need to get rid of Eva and Cynthia. I agree, Phaedra and Kenya need to be here. But the only thing about Kenya right now, I think Kenya is filming a new show for Netflix, if I'm not mistaken. No, she likes to turn away from her kids and responsibilities. It seems like she really likes to turn. Yeah, I think she definitely like to have a good time. I think she gotta stop allowing Bravo to catch her like that though. That's all that is. Because of course they just filled them with alcohol so something can pop off. But when she threw up on Eva's shoes, yeah, that was way too much. Y'all see, tonight she gave Eva a $70 Zara gift card to replace her shoes. Nothing wrong with having a drink. It's definitely nothing wrong with having a drink. Shamari takes it overboard. Yeah, she threw up. She threw up on Eva's shoe at Nene's bi-wig party. But yeah, I think that's her problem. She allows Bravo to catch her in those kind of situations. And of course, there's some women on the show that's not gonna, they ain't gonna say nothing to you about you getting drunk. That's on you. Why was Shamari so shady to Eva though? That caught me off guard. But honestly, Shamari and Eva kind of have been having a little something this whole season. I think it's because they're both new, for one. And it's like they almost know they fighting for the same spot. What you said, production would give you the alcohol. Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Production will feed them with alcohol just so they can amplify a situation. Having a drink while Jay turns up his glass. Absolutely. You gotta get you a drink. Ain't nothing wrong with a drink every now and then. She too grown for that. Yeah, like I said, I think she too grown for allowing them to catch her like that every time. Like, you gotta know your limits. Because sometimes they'll be filming for hours and they literally just pumping them with alcohol. These girls are chasing them. Yeah, they definitely are. Now, what I heard this week, that not only will Nene come back, Nene will be getting a raise next season. And Nene already making like $3 million, close to $3 million an episode. So for her to get a raise on top of that, so of course, she letting that be known. Nene is a production puppet. Ooh. Yeah, she not gonna let. Yes, $3 million. She making close to that. Nene is the show because she is the boss. And I don't know if you guys have been catching her press runs, but she literally been on different shows and talking about how she pretty much did her show. Like, she's an original. She came up with the idea of them doing a reunion, which that's kind of weird because I could have swear that Orange County and maybe was it New York? I know the OC came, and I thought they were doing reunions before Atlanta came about. So, but she's crediting Atlanta having reunions to her, so I don't know how that's about. Nene really going to be having the big head and not for the people. Oh yeah, Nene definitely secured her bag. When I saw that she may possibly be getting a raise, she not letting them get her off that show. Yeah, you can check Andy, you know you made it. Yes, like even tonight, we saw her like in a little bit, they show her and Andy kind of having, not even her and Andy, she literally telling Andy like, no, this is my answer, stop asking me about it. Like the way that she talked to him is crazy. Bravo executives and her are best friends, like, you know what I mean? Yep. That's exactly, I don't know who all on the Bravo board, but I will say the Bravo execs, and not even just Bravo execs, the NBC execs, because that's who owns Bravo, love Nene for some reason. If anyone needs a raise, it's Porsha. I definitely agree. I think Porsha should definitely get a raise, because honestly, she brings more to the show than a lot of them. She actually showing her life now, which was Bravo's big issue with Kenya, honestly. That's the only reason that Kenya is not on here. Well, because once she got married behind their back, and she wouldn't allow them to film her pregnancy. So of course, it's like they had to go at her and not say, hey, oh, you can't be on the show. Well, actually, they offered her a friend of the show this season. And of course, Kenya like, no. I love Nene too. Porsha is against Nene, so they won't increase her payment. But honestly, you know what I think if anybody makes up, it will be Porsha and Nene. Honestly. I think that she's like the only person that she actually cares about. They should bring Kenya back. No, Kenya isn't on there because of money. That's what I'm saying. Like Bravo wasn't trying to pay Kenya. And it was literally just to kind of, to spite her for not showing her marriage on there. I agree. It'll be Porsha and Nene. Yep. Because Porsha definitely not going nowhere. Kenya shot herself in the foot when she hit that marriage from. Yeah. And from what I'm hearing, I really want Kenya. I think Kenya be a great adding her back in. But word around the curve is that they don't really care for Kenya. Porsha in season 6, 9. So you won't fight in Porsha back. No. She a baby. She got a baby now. She can't be old Porsha. Which we know it'll come out though. But I'm trying to think what else happened tonight that was even worth mentioning. Like I said, it was literally everybody versus Nene. Cynthia definitely was over there fighting, and like every time somebody said something, oh Nene, you passive aggressive. She was definitely on the bandwagon, like, oh I agree, Nene, you do act like that. She was definitely trying to, and I think that's my issue with her. Instead of her saying this my issue with you, she'll hop on somebody else's issue with Nene. Like say I think you a bad friend, you ain't loyal, you talk about me, blah, 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 whatever your issue is. Say that directly to her and not hop on somebody else's issue. Let me see. And everybody Porsha and Nene kind of had this moment where at the end, like Nene, she literally acting so nonchalant with everybody. Fell in love with Porsha in season 6 and 9. Porsha was shady Porsha. Yeah, I like shady Porsha too. Bravo hates Kenya. They'll bring Phaedra back. Yeah, I totally agree. They'll bring Phaedra back before they bring Kenya. Phaedra went to Andy's baby shower. So I think she's trying to get back in good with the execs. And she got Nene on her side. Because like Nene said, why not bring Phaedra back? But yeah, they all kind of had this moment where, Porsha's like, it's really hurtful that you are so nonchalant with everybody. She's like, when Gregg, you told us that Gregg had cancer, we was all there for you, we prayed for you. And even in the beginning of this season, it was Porsha who kind of put together the trip to Miami. So she's kind of confused as to why her and Nene friendship is like it is. Yeah, Porsha kind of confused on like what's the issue? Like I don't understand why are you so nonchalant and you can't give us direct answers. But Nene whole tactic for this reunion, like we won't see her get out of pocket for real. She literally gonna be nonchalant. She gonna not give answers. So if we want her to give answers about something, Nene not giving no kind of answers in this reunion. So we got one more part for her to make pop off with somebody, but I don't see it happening. Nene knew she was fucking. That's why she couldn't say. Yeah, and honestly, we haven't seen her go to any of Porsha's events or anything like that. We always see Porsha kind of trying to stay on that, straight line with her and not offend her, anything like that. But it's kind of like she doesn't give Porsha that same respect. She literally don't go to her events. I want to see Nene back when she used to shake and she out of Kenya wig and just don't cry. You like to see me? You don't like to see Nene when she cry? Yeah, I don't like to see her cry either. I just kind of miss when they would kind of shade each other and it wouldn't be so negative or hateful. You can throw a little light shade and y'all move on from it. Now it seems like the issues be so drawn out and long that it's so boring. Let me see what else. I'm trying to think about what else was worth talking about. We still don't know what happened with Porsha belt getting knocked off in the closet. It's like they kind of trying to bring it up, but I think maybe in the next episode we may see what actually happens with the belt. I don't know. I don't know if they're trying to say that Nene got physical with her or what, But I just feel like it's kind of like an editing plot that they're trying to do now. They're trying to build it up and make it seem like it was something when it wasn't really nothing. But yeah, like I said last week, Porsha definitely be back next season. Nene will be back next season. Kandi will be back next season. I think Tanya will get a peach. I definitely think that. Now, as far as Marlo getting a peach, y'all, I don't. Now, is rumblings out there that she possibly could, but I don't know. And Shamari may get her peach back. I think they're going to wind up picking between Shamari and Eva. Marlo versus Shamari. Oh, yeah. Marlo versus Shamari definitely was the best part of the reunion. They kind of had that moment where they reading each other. And Marlo and Shamari kind of give us that old school Real Housewives. Well, we go in there, we read each other, and it's like, we ain't trying to fight. We just trying to read each other in a like funny way. Shamari was trying to stick with Marlo, but she can't really stick with Marlo. I don't think Marlo would ever get one. Same thing I thought. I thought Marlo would never get a peach. Marlo doesn't want a peach and is homophobic. I can definitely believe that she's homophobic. You know, it's a lot of women that speak the language of the gays. You can do their hair, you can do their makeup, but low key behind closed doors, they don't like you. I love Kandi. Do you like her? I like Kandi. I just think Kandi can kind of play this innocent role sometimes that she really not that innocent, because she's just as messy as everybody else. Because remember her fight with Sheree? Yeah. Y'all, I got a funny story about Marlo. I remember seeing her in the store trying to return some things to a big department store here in Atlanta that all the celebrities buy and return from. Coming there with clothes 3 years old that she don't wore to the ground and trying to return them. That's what she said. Sheree was hanging with them. I never forget that. Yep. The boot. Oh yeah. Marlo definitely was a booster. Marlo is a stunt. Oh yeah, she a real stunt queen. But yeah, I remember her coming in there returning stuff, and there's a lot of celebrities that live here in Atlanta that buy stuff in these stores, return it, be in there, credit cards getting declined. I mean, I know that you know that may happen every now and then. She boosted for Nene's store. I don't know if anybody's shopping that swag, y'all. But you know, she popping them up left and right though. So somebody gotta be buying that stuff. That Miss Williams. The booster. Yeah, Marlo a real booster. She like that. Oh, she an old school stunt queen. She know how to make her money. But yeah, all in all, the reunion, like I said, Marlo and Shamari probably was the most entertaining back and forth. Everything else was pretty much boring, flat. Like, people trying to argue with Nene. She doing that nonchalant thing. She like, okay, I'm wrong. You're right. I'm wrong. She doing that. So we literally not really getting much out of her doing this reunion, other than just sitting there like giving that like I don't care look. But what's some other? Would you guys be interested in me talking about the Real Housewives of Potomac? I don't know if anybody else watched that, but I like Potomac, y'all. Like them, I watch them in Atlanta. I really don't catch. I used to watch Beverly Hills, but I kind of got Beverly Hills and New Jersey. I used to watch them, but then I kind of lost, track of them. Cause I can kind of keep up better when they come on Sunday night. If they come on through the week, I'm not gonna catch it. Chaz, don't laugh at Jules talking about a booster. Potomac is good. Binged all 3 seasons. Yeah, I like Potomac. Like, honestly, they kind of give me like that little shadiness that used to be the Housewives of Atlanta before it got so nasty and just ruthless. But I like those Potomac girls. But I'm trying to think what else happened tonight. Like, it was really not much. Like I said, this reunion could have been probably 2 episodes. Because dragging this out to 3 episodes is a bit much. Nene don't want Kenya back because Kenya is the only one. Oh yeah, Kenya the only one that'll go like head to head with Nene. You know Potomac is boring to me. Jules, shut up. I know it's boring to you. I like those ladies though. Giselle and Monique. But yeah, I think Kenya like the only one that'll like. She don't kind of skate in the middle. She'll like say she thinks she wrong. The only person that I truly want back though is Phaedra. I want Phaedra back on here because Phaedra gives us those reads that we really miss. Like just y'all remember how she read Kenya about her going to the sperm bank? We didn't get none of that. The second part for some reason really dragged. I don't know if it was the editing or what, but that second part literally like took me out. I was just sitting here like, okay, like trying to take notes, but it wasn't much to take notes about. I was just kind of like, okay, we could just talk about that. We don't even have to like take no whole crazy notes. But yeah, y'all, if you haven't watched, go check it out. You can probably skip through it. Skip through the last maybe 30 minutes of it because the first half is boring. I'm telling you that. The first half is nothing to watch. Watch the second half maybe when Marlo and Tanya come on. Refresh reads. Yes. Rehash reads from Phaedra. We need that. We need Phaedra back to give us an old shaded southern read. Because these girls not really giving it. But yeah, go watch it. Let me know what you think. I'll probably leave this live up. But yeah, I'll probably do next week. I'll do the part 3. Hopefully part 3 we can get a little bit more because you gotta watch Game of Thrones. Do you know I've never watched Game of Thrones? Should I? The one with the sperm bank and where is Apollo? Definitely, those 2. But I'll have this week, I think I'll do probably 2 more videos this week. Of course, I do my Monday nights. I do my Love and Hip Hop. And then, of course, Beyonce is releasing her Homecoming documentary on Netflix. And I think I'll definitely probably review that. Because I'm going to be definitely tuned in for that. She wear it herself. But yeah, y'all look out for that for Love and Hip Hop tomorrow. Even if you don't watch Love and Hip Hop, just watch my video. I'll catch you up on what's popping. Stop, go back and binge watch the season. It's bomb. Now I may find it somewhere and do that for real. Because I'm the type of person, I like going back and watching shows. I'll go binge watch a whole series of shows. Like today I watched Insecure, y'all. But I'm gonna get ready to get out of here. But like I said, if you are not subscribed to, you see my moderators are in blue. If you are not, go check you see Keeping Up with Chaz. Jules don't really have a channel, so y'all don't gotta check Jules out. But Keeping Up with Chaz. I think Toyonce is not in here right now, but definitely check those channels out. And like I said, if you have not watched the reunion, go watch, and then we'll talk about it next week. But I will see you guys later. Thank you all for your support. It definitely means a lot to me that you guys keep coming back to hear my little messy opinion. You know, hey, everybody don't gotta agree with it, but it's just my thoughts and my opinion. Gotham is good. Yeah, I like Gotham. I really like your channel, by the way. Thank you, D-Escape. Thank you for subscribing. But until next time, guys, I will see y'all later. Bye.